Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for... Let's see, I don't want these boots. Well, do I? I mean, they're not a... They're probably not that useful, but they're probably not that terrible either. Let's see, this is the Revenant, so we actually do have an item to give this guy. Bleeding skill chance, healing received, stress damage, yeah, that's fine. And let's actually unequip all trinkets. Let's give him the sword, for now. Accuracy in position 4. I don't think we have anything particularly useful for the Lamia, looking at her. Let's see. Let's close this for a second. So, Cry Havoc, target whistles ranged. All of his moves are ranged. I actually didn't know that. Blackjack is melee. But any of his dog moves are considered ranged. In that case, didn't I have something that increases, yeah, accuracy to range skills? And bleed skill chance. Okay, and I don't think I have anything immediately useful or applicable for her. There's maybe the debuff stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to touch that. I don't think she had a blight. I really was mostly just using her for stress heal. And the occasional heal. Let's see. So the other thing to do... Yeah, we have, like, no money. So let's just take this group out and let's give it a go. Worst comes to worst, I don't know. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We gotta sell a trinket or two. Let's see. Crypt versus Eldritch. No, that's kind of vaguely useful. The Musketeer. I don't really use grave robbers. Let's sell the sturdy boots. And let's sell the stun charm. Yeah, I gotta stop spending money here. Yeah, the seer can heal a bit, but it's a bit random. Yep. So we'll just take two healers along. This might be a problem. It probably won't be. I just don't want to like rely on it. And this should be like a nice, easy jaunt. So this is into the Weald. The Weald is the random one, if I recall. Like, I think the Wield's the one that always has just, like, the totally random garbage. Yeah, it's bandages. Okay, so 3 bandages, 2 keys, 2 shovels. And that's the max that I'm going to be able to bring with me. Laudanum. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize one of these characters started with it. We could also do shard dust, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What camping skills does my party have? I have no idea, but considering I can't manage it right now, it's mostly, what the heck? Those are some really dumb-looking mushrooms. I wonder if...
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
I wonder if that's, one of the mod ones. Oh, we'll find out. Okay, let's see. So we do have a trap up ahead. I should have gone with the scouting chance book, maybe. I forgot about that. Because that's quite helpful. Okay, so we're just gonna take these guys out and let's see how the Revenant fares in battle. Alice in Wonderland much. It definitely was kind of odd looking. Really low quality, honestly. Like, that was kind of the main sticking point with me looking at that. I was just like, okay. Mods. But I can recognize 3/4 of his classes. Yeah, no. I've been adding a bunch of mods to see if they're any good. Some of them are pretty bad. Or maybe not pretty bad. Some of them are downright overpowered.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Some of them are actually fairly decent as far as I'm... No, didn't mean to do that. Some of them are fairly decent. I want to see how the Revenant fares in combat. Because it seems like he was relatively well balanced. He's a little on the dark side, though. And the Lamia ain't bad. She was a decent character. Okay, change mode to beast. That's probably a bad move. Let's do Arietta. Let's work on stress removal. Okay. Oh, I should have probably... No. So Crimson Unity transfers bleed, immortality, block and protection. And Siphon Life, probably not going to use on this one. So we got Blood Fury, activates Riposte. Obliterate, extra damage versus bleeding, and more bleeding. Alright, Blood Fury it is. Oh, right. Well, gives him Riposte. This is not exactly a team set for dealing with bleeds. Alright, so we gotta try Touch of Death.
Another one falls.
Huh. Okay, it says 1,000 damage versus Lighted and Stunned. But that didn't actually do like a ridiculous amount.
A faint hope blossoms.
So maybe, just maybe, we'll be fine. I was... Oh, can we not do... Oh, he can only do Cry Havoc from the middle back.
Is broken.
Yeah, it's balanced. Yeah, it doesn't look balanced, but it is in fact quite balanced. Huh. Oh, color me surprised. And I'm not getting that. Yeah, I was honestly looking at the times 1,000 damage and I was like, who made this? And why did you think this is a good idea?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
But no, it actually looks like it might actually be a reasonable move. Exact number of max HP the guy did in damage. Yeah, but you can definitely overkill in this game. I have 100% overkilled a monster before.
A blazing star is born.
Let's see. Oof, journal pages. And bear not to take them, but they clog the inventory so bad. There are mods that actually make it so that they automatically get added to your mix. Oof. Okay, this is actually not that big of a deal. The Allure, Arietta, Cleansing Tide, the Veil. I guess let's switch with that Houndsmaster at the very least. So I don't think he can attack from the back row. Yeah, why don't they just stack? Because each one is completely, is unique. Honestly, I actually wish the, journal pages were... Oh, cool. She can move 2 back. That's actually a good change. I wish the journal pages would stack, and then you'd find out what they say, at the end of the round instead. I think that would be much more interesting. Fair? Ow. That's okay. This guy, for being level 0, he is beefy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. More Hounds Harry? More Hounds Harry. Stack that bleed. Okay, now he does have Vampiric Embrace. I'm just gonna try it. Oh, I see. He heals somebody else, but stresses them out. Okay, never mind then. It's an interesting combo, but I don't think I'm gonna go with it. Let's do Sanguine Strike. More bleed! More bleed, and we can just heal him. Because, yeah, we do, in fact, have, well, 2 healers, actually. He seems like a more aggressive man-at-arms. It's nice. Yeah, I actually really like the Revenant. He seems like he's like the midpoint between the Revenant and the, he seems like a midpoint between the Revenant and the, Flagellant. Which, for me, seems like a perfectly acceptable type of character. I thought he... Oh, no, he doesn't have Riposte anymore. Okay, I have to pay more attention to that. Okay. Let's keep just healing him up. He'll be fine. Alright, and more Hounds Harry. More bleed. It's slow, but it's... I mean, that's 5 damage, 7 damage. Yeah, we're good. I should take this group... I'll probably switch out the Lamia and the Seer. But these two... Bob and Shags and Scoop. Oh. We could just rename Bob to,
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. This expedition at least promises success.
We could always name him Fred. I'm actually really tempted to rename Bob to Fred. I'd grab the lot of these, never mind. Now grab the lot of these. I like the Lamia. She's fun. I really want to use the Lamia on a full abomination party, because we've got a couple of alternates to abominations. The Lamia, her, and I think there's one other. And like it would be neat to have like a full party of abominations or abomination adjacents
gold,
rolling together as one crew. They might lose their shit off, but ow, that was a lot of stress. There's a discard action for items. Is there? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, for starters, let's get rid of that blight, because oof, that was gonna hurt. What do we do? Target whistle. Bleed. Blood Fury. How long does the riposte last? No idea. Okay, the riposte is active for 2 rounds, so we just have to alternate Blood Fury there. Well, that's fine. There we go. I love riposte. It is by far my favorite move. Okay, so we have Hypnosis. Stuns an enemy, armor piercing, bypass, stun resist. You. So what's our usual stun resist?
How quickly the tide turns.
Ow. That's a lot of stress. Okay, question. What is our usual... Okay, so it's like an 80% stun chance. I should probably also switch out target whistle for something else. Okay, well she's bleeding, so let's get rid of that.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, unfortunately, mainly it's because he's probably low level. Let's see, we have riposte for 1 more round, so let's do Obliterate. Yeah, unfortunately we haven't upgraded him yet, so his damage is really low. Oh, no. When it says 1 more round, it only means for that round.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
That's unfortunate. Okay, who's most wounded? You are. I'd like to work on stress, but we've taken some crits that I do not like. He does no damage. I guess his base damage is 3 to 6. So yeah, go figure. Oh, she resisted it again. Sweet. I'm just gonna stack those heal over time.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dog. Destroy them with dog. What is that bleed damage? It's only 4. Yeah, once we get these guys up to rank, like, 3 or something, they get scary. Unfortunately, getting them up to rank 3 takes a while. I'm playing on Radiant mode, and I feel like this is sluggish. But then again, I'm also alternating between, like, a goofy amount of characters. So it kind of makes sense that this is taking so long.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Let's switch the sapphires instead of the citrine, I think. Either that or we could... I don't actually know if laudanum is any good. I'm gonna get rid of the laudanum. It might be useful, but I will admit I almost never actually find a good spot to use it. Okay, let's just keep progressing further. Yeah, so we're gonna rename this guy to Fred. Francophobia. Extra stress damage received to torches above 75%. Oh, that's useful. Oh, I see. It gets rid of horror. Yeah, so we pretty much don't need to worry about that. For starters, we got a character that gets rid of horror. And for secondaries, I don't think we're going to run into anything that gives us Horde to begin
If
with
only
here.
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, when we're done with this, I will sit down and read all of those. Because I think that would actually be legitimately interesting. Let's see, do we do stress relief? Yeah, let's do stress relief for once. That ain't much.
The will to fight falters.
But yeah, we'll probably just keep doing that. Ow. 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 We'll probably keep doing the heal over time. On her.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Unfortunately, it seems like we only actually get the heal over time occasionally, which is unfortunate.
Fiend.
But then again, I guess it would be pretty powerful if I could do it otherwise. Alright, so we do have Embrace, but he can't embrace himself. Or Vampire can embrace himself. So... Blood Fury. Please bleed. Thank you. He's getting walloped. We probably haven't even upgraded his,
Unforeseen.
We probably haven't even
Unforgiving.
upgraded his defense that much. What is his... No, he's got a baseline protection of... No, 0%. Dodge. Huh. Alright, yeah. No, he is actually kind of vulnerable. He's getting blighted left and right.
Sedated.
Let's see. Let's just kill it.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Because honestly, what I can do is... Yum yum food. There we go. Okay, so... That solves problems. Oh, and the heal over time does carry over between battles. Okay, that's absolutely worth it. And we found the fungal dog.
The horror.
Well, poops. We found a Midboss. This is not a group that you want to find the Midboss on. Okay. So let's clear horror on him, if we can. Okay, so that clears horror a bit. This is going to be rough. Is this a boss? Yeah, this is a mid-boss. Can these things bleed? You can bleed the mushroom. You can bleed the dog. Now we should probably bleed the lot of them. Oh, and I can't use that. Okay, what do we have? Buff a target. Can I stun him? Yes, I can. Okay, it didn't work. But I can't do Blood Fury either. We have Sanguine Strike. Or Obliterate. Knockback 1 or damage versus bleeding. Let's just go with this. Ooh. Hopefully it only summons a couple of those. It doesn't summon more of those. Okay, well the second dog is just going to die, so that'll help. The problem is the fungal dog gets it gets two actions, which is brutal for me. Okay. We have a lure, breaks guard, or we could change to the beast. No. I need to kill that necrotic fungus in the back. It's currently locking off all of my heals. Let's see. Do we do another Hound's Harry? No. Let's do a Hound's Rush. Do we go the necrotic fungus or do we go after the fungal dog? I gotta go after the fungal dog. You realize it's your own fault because this guy is a mod boss. No, you're right about that. Okay, let's do Obliterate. That sucks. Alright, we're camping after this no matter what. In fact, I might even back up and camp. That's fine, I can deal with horror.
Even the boldest gaze.
Get rid of it. There's a couple of debuffs rolling, but they're not so bad. No, he's moved back. Sanguinary onslaught hurts.
A death by inches.
Okay, he's in the middle. Alright, let's do Sanguine Strike. Keep that bleed going, and honestly, it does a ton of damage. It will take care of that mushroom. Come on! There we go. Okay. Please be my Lamia's turn. I need it. I needed it better. More than that. Shit. Okay, we dodged. That's good. Fuck! What is this thing's... Oh, this thing's dodge is 41%. Okay.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
So we got Death's Door, but that's fine. I can take him off the brink, and we can get rid of the debuff.
Denied.
Yeah, it's got a 41% dodge. Go freaking figure. It's kicking my shit in. Accuracy 95, 90. We gotta get that riposte. This would have been so much easier if I had that riposte from the very beginning. Alright, Howl Havoc, and this should kill it. Unless... No, you can't...
fear consumes the mind.
Okay. So it can summon more mushrooms. Great. And is dead. Oh. Well, in that case... Huh. Okay. Hey, thank you, not so typical gamer, for the sub. I'm sorry if I'm mildly distracted. I'm trying to pick up the pieces. So this is a mid-boss fight. We might not have, let's see, 3 stress per round. I don't know if we're gonna have, reinforcements coming here. If we don't have reinforcements coming, this might make my life a lot easier. I guess let's heal her, because she's not that injured. Because I'm just probably going to use the next couple rounds to just chill and heal. So we want to get rid of... It's not honestly clear which one I should get rid of. That sucks. I'm just going to hang out here and de-stress and heal. At least until I feel semi-secure. I think this is... fine. Okay, so there's this stress buff, but that's okay. Because we've got multiple de-stress type characters hanging out here. I guess let's start hitting that. Okay, we have Hound's Harry. Let's start killing the mushrooms. They're kind of tough suckers too. We'll be okay. Let's switch back. I'll have him work on killing them. Come on, bleed. Thank you. Okay, so that just switches them around. Well, I guess I can just kind of keep making them bleed. Stupid riposte shroom. Let's keep doing Hound's Harry. Yeah, at least we're at the halfway point, so... Or halfway point of health. So we shouldn't have too much to worry about. And yeah, that doesn't actually do a ridiculous amount of damage like I originally thought it would. Which is good, actually. I was legitimately concerned about that for a while. Move me up. Okay, so that mushroom is done. Heal the party. We, I was worried for a bit there, but no, we got it. We're good to go. Is this gonna... This will bleed to death. But she can't do the, rejuvenating surge. So it actually only was the mushroom in the back that was locking both of her skills. Hi!
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, so Houndmaster. Rare. Let's see, Hound's Foot. The unmovable helmet. Resist. The leper amulet's kind of helpful. Let's see. Let's switch the leper amulet in. I should have done dog treats now that I'm thinking about it, instead of being a jack-off and not. Oh well. I have learned. What else can we do? That's a cultist only, bounty hunter only. Chuck the bleedstone on her. It'd be lovely if she could just hold one of these. Yeah, so that's a lot of stuff. I mean, it was a mid-boss, so I think it's mildly justified. Do we pass on the portrait? Yeah, I'll just pass on the portrait. Okay, so I'm not as in bad of straits as I thought I was going to be coming out of that. I was a little bit worried. But no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, for note to self, well, no, I don't think there was actually an indication that the dog was prowling. So I don't know. In the future, if I see a notification, it's like, Midboss is running on, it's like, nope, leaving. Bye. Let's see, you said you wanted to make camp. Yeah, well, things got a little bit easier for me, at the very least. Hopefully, this was worth a ton of Resolve EXP. It better be. Party almost got wrecked for that. Is Lamia a DLC character? Nope. Lamia is a modded character. Which, I can understand the difference. I can't afford the damage, not on this crew. We'll get there. The grind returneth. Ish. How about note to self to not have the mushroom dog mod? I mean, we very definitively, like, benefited from that fight. We just were running a really untried team. Like, I like the idea of the mid-bosses. They're fun, and, like, he wasn't even that bad. He would have been trivial if I had gone at them with my usual composition. The main issue is I was not going at them with my usual composition. I was going at them with, you know, untried, untested, and largely confusing team. Because, like, the Seer has some interesting points, but she's not nearly the death laser that I was hoping she would be. Her team heals are nice, but I'd rather just have a Vestal. Let's just keep healing him up. He's got so much HP to get through, too. I wonder if I could actually increase the EXP rate in this game. I know, like, I know you're supposed to grind these dungeons over and over and over again, but I will admit, this game does become quite the slog by the time you're, well, getting into it. I could keep just... Blood Fury. Hopefully Blood Fury does even more bleed
Monstrous
damage.
size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I've never heard that line before. Bleeding out a large monster is hilarious. Okay, let's start de-stressing her along the way, too. And Blood Fury. Yeah, okay. Bounty Hunter only.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Plague Doctor only. These are worth money, too. They're not very good, though. We also have this in the back. Let's have her open it. Wheeled Explorer. Hey, good stuff. Alright. So, do we have anything up this way? I don't know. We found very little from that.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
This is long run. Honestly, I might just get the mod that increases inventory space. I know it makes stuff look really... I know it makes stuff look really, like, garbage, because it shrinks all the icons down and makes them look really goofy. But at the same time, like... My goal with this series is to kind of not get through it as fast as possible, but spend as little time just grinding the same dungeons over and over and over again. And anything I can do to assist that would help. Okay, we don't have an anti-venom, and we have one more shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Well, let's see. And that's it. Wow, except for the Midboss, this was kind of just nothing.
Paths and
Well,
roads
whatever.
bring
Let's
soldiers
see.
and
So this
supplies.
should put me...
Let
Yep,
them
there we
arrive
go. That's a lot of
unharried.
money. This should put me back above 10k, which I was kind of worried about. So, infirm. Ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Snack. Hippocratic. 20% healing done. Really good.
A fresh irritant to some. A
Okay,
sanguine memory
so they're
to
down.
me.
Money is not looking so bad. Oh, let's see. So let's sort by level for a second. So everybody here is kind of in trouble. Let's get rid of infirm. And let's increase the number of patient cells here so we can actually start dealing with other people's issues. Because, yeah, stress damage in the wield. Okay, so yeah, bringing him along was maybe not the greatest. What about her? Nocturnal, clumsy. We'll want to get rid of those, but I'll live. What other negatives do we have that I need to get rid of immediately? Hagiomania. What does Hagiomania even do in Darkest Dungeon? So I've never looked. Okay. Work Hagiomania. Obsessed with sainthood. Worship. Forced interaction. I see. So, that would make it so she baseline is forced to worship at like shrines and stuff, which actually is a bit of a problem. Because yeah, it'd be nice if you could actually use the item before they just force you to use it, but okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to actually get rid of a number of those. We're still pretty low on money. Let's take a look at what the stagecoach has for us. So there's our first leper.
This
And
man
Arbalest.
understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Okay, so we wanted an Arbalest, because Battlefield Bandage is actually kind of helpful, especially if you get some of the later equips. But I believe Clear Mark, Stress Heal. Huh, interesting. Rallying Flare is kind of neat. Sniper's Mark. Yeah, so if you put her on the back, she can just start marking people. Well, honestly, she might not actually be as good as if I went with the Assassin. Because if I remember right, the Assassin, yeah, just regular attack, marks target, marks target. I'm probably going to call her Daphne this time around. Okay, there's another vendor at the wagon for crystals. Oh, really? Whoa! The Yeti. Extra protection? Huh. That's a new one. Oh. The Appraiser. Woo! Hi. Crystalline. These are neat. So, Jester, Plague Doctor, Antiquarian. What's the Antiquarian one? Dodge if shard dust in inventory. Reduced accuracy, reduced blight resist. These are interesting. Lens of the Comet. Ignore stealth, virtue chance. So these have some serious negatives. Really good, though. Like, I'm looking at this one, and it's like, okay, max HP reduction on the Flagellant. That is rough. But 30% damage increase. Extra bleeding chance. Oh, but that's only against husks. Shield Breaker. Extra damage on attack, random target 5%. 5%. Huh. Is the Spectral Spear Tip... Oh, could that accidentally hit allies? That might accidentally hit allies. Yeah, so these have some drawbacks to them. Oh, and it looks like the modded classes already have some too. So this is the Revenant one. And going with tradition, looking at it, it looks like the insatiable Reaver for the Revenant has no negative. So extra bleed skill chance, extra damage, extra healing received, and on attack hit, heal self 50% of the time. Oh, okay. A hero killed, party stun, party stress. But on monster kill... Yeah, so the modded stuff is kind of rough. Holy shit, this one's good. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure they random target 5%, but extra stun skill chance, on attack blight, just on the Crusader. That would be good. The non-Euclidean hilt is good. So some of these don't have drawbacks. You just have to get all the way down. Miller's Pipe. On monster kill, stress heal 2. Monster killed. All monsters blight 2 points per 3 rounds. Hero killed. Yeah, so if any of your party members go down, it sucks. But I don't think I mind that much. Yeah, we'll have to look at those later. I mean, obviously we don't have the resources for it. Baseline. Let's see. We have time for one quick run. Let's at the very least take a look at Fred. Fred. Sanguine Strike, Obliterate, Blood Fury. And I'm probably gonna get Vampiric Embrace. It's a decent heal. The main problem is the stress, but for now I'd say it's worth it. Wait. I thought Siphon Life had like a weird limitation on it. I'm just gonna grab it too, it's not too expensive. Oh. Fred. Okay, so this ups his damage considerably, actually. Let's see, Shags and Scoops? Have I upgraded them? No, they're busy anyway. And yeah, will we want to call Sneck Velma? We could. This isn't a marking party. This is honestly more of a bleed party, too. No. Oh, if anything, I'd actually want to I'll have to rethink how I want to do my Mystery Machine crew. Because we'd probably want a really heavy marking party for that, instead of this current Fred. I don't know. Let's see, do we have time for anything short? I could go to the Cove, but we might run into the thing from the stars. Yeah, I don't have much time today. For a run. What's this? Oh, just snake oil. Reduced stress damage taken. Man-at-Arms, extra max HP. Flagellant, extra healing. Oh, but reduces bleed skill chance. Pass on that. Iron Thorn. Extra accuracy and doubles antiquarian damage? Oh, but I don't want to go after the, I don't want to go after the hag anyway. That would be a risk I don't want to take. Yeah, no, looking at this, I don't like any of these. Yeah, I really don't like any of these. Well, we could always try going to the farm, but the Miller could be a problem too. Because, yeah, Emerald Herald's out for a little while. I don't know what I want to do. What about you, Blacksmith? Can I upgrade you? Nope, we need some more parchments. Guild. Need some more portraits. I could reduce the cost. Yeah, because I need to work on those. More grinding! Endless grinding.